Good evening. How you doing? Hello, hello. Welcome. So I've noticed with my camera, it's either like always way too dark or always way too bright and nothing ever in between. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. But how you guys doing? How's your week? How was your Christmas? If you celebrate. Jamaica, Jojo, Bridgewater, hello, hello. So the other day, the last 2 days actually. Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday. I got tired of having labels in this format, right? And not being able to import them nicely into Messen. So I wrote a proper lexer and parser to do it for me. We're probably not going to touch this at all tonight. But I am going to be using it in this workflow anyway. I just want to. That's where the labels in Messen are coming from. My tools make your life easier for the tools you write. Basically, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of I don't know if I'd call it automation, but more of oh, because it's open like literally right here. Okay. I wouldn't say like I said, I wouldn't say automation really, but it's a lot of scripted stuff. I don't know. Automation doesn't feel like the right word. But I'm process refinement. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Where I all that's really in the repo are rather the config files, the .cfgs, right? These guys. Some notes obviously. And what's it? Some of these. So the ROMs themselves aren't actually in the repo, but the symlinks to the ROMs are. Right? But I can generate the disassembly and the labels and all that kind of stuff with just the ROM and the config files, which is nice. Almost completely through my 750 ml eggnog with alcohol. Nice. 3 weeks having my 4th rotation this month. Finally finished up as my energy for it was running out on a Wednesday. Yeah, I feel that. My holiday was alright. I didn't bother going anywhere because I didn't want to. I didn't like travel. Went over to my aunt's place for some food, but it was nice. Huge improvements, some of which are actually noticeable as a user. Oh, nice. All right. Not bad. Cybers, how you doing? Look at it. Thank you. You flatter me. Thank you. Yeah, so... Alright, so I don't remember exactly where I left off. I still need to fix that. What the fuck even is that? Argument ISK plus... Line 28. That's in one of my Vim configuration files, I know, but I don't know which one. God, I gotta hunt that down soon. Anyway, so I've been looking at the slow ROM more recently, right? Then one of them was dragged to my aunt or cousin's place. I would rather have just visited my parents. Yeah. If Senator and a final will actually try to exit instead of spiraling with unhandled exception -9. Oh, God. 6 stuff handling isn't curly broken. Split that. Okay, yeah, nice. Number goes up. All right, the the watch streaks. Appreciate that. Thank you. So I've been stepping through this a little bit. One of the reasons I want to get the labels into Messen is so I can actually step through it there, because some of the stuff isn't a little difficult to follow. Number one, And I want to make sure that I had it, you know, correct, right? Like some of this stuff, like the different screens that it shows you. I wanted to make sure that I actually had these routines correct with, you know, this one's the eject one. This one is setting the slow level. This one, I'm not sure what that one is yet. I have an idea. But oh, that's gonna have to be. Yeah, that's gonna have to be the like the copy stuff from the ROM into RAM, and if it's the last bank, the last page of the last bank, whatever. If it's the bit where it copies the vectors, modify that shit, right? So I have been able to sit through a little bit of that with modifying stuff manually in Messen, so I could actually trigger the slow NMI. Even so, I'm not copying like a ROM into the memory space. So it is just using the BIOS for all of its copies and all that kind of bullshit. What in the fuck are you doing, sir? Huh? Thank you. Merry Christmas. Appreciate that. 50 subs. Holy shit. That's a lot of money. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Holy crap. It's too much money, clearly, yeah. Ivan Haydon, welcome. Thank you. Why are you distracting me already? Need more to share more. Okay, all right, I can see that. Thank you, though. Appreciate that. What was I even saying? Right, so I'm not we're leaving with that money. So I'm not like dumping a game to a disc or whatever in Messen. It is just using the BIOS for Messen. For it's using the BIOS for the disk system. But I am able to, like I said, trigger the NMI and all that kind of stuff of the slow stuff to see what's going on there. So thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate that. I think it's in here somewhere. Not that one. Yeah, the slow NMI right here. And this just does joypad reading in a way I haven't really seen yet. It just brute forces stuff. It doesn't even like get all of the buttons or whatever in the NMI and put them in a variable or whatever. It just throws away the shit it doesn't need. Holla, holla, wedding boys. Holla, holla. How you doing? Welcome. And so I don't even remember like the order of the buttons that like the order that they come back in here. Let me actually look that up. Give me a second. Reference, and I want, let's do it like this. No, this system, no, header, no, INS, with this, what the hell? Where's the controller stuff? Classic controller for the Wii. No. Oh, duh. Input devices. There it is. I thought 6502 was something else to the Mega Drive. I think the Mega Drive uses the 6800 or the 68K, one of the two. But no, the 6502 is actually in a bunch of things. It's in the Famicom or NES, and it's also in the Commodore. It's in a bunch of the Ataris. It's in the early Apples. And a few other things, I think. Apple II, yeah. Motorola 68K. I was off by a factor of 10. I was close-ish. I got some of the numbers right. Welcome, Ninja. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. All right, what's the order of this thing? No, I don't want the pinout. I want the standard controller. Thank you. A, B, select, start. Okay, so those are the only ones that it really cares about. So it goes, it does the strobe. A, B, select. Branch equal. Start. Branch equal. Why do they both branch to the same spot? How's that supposed to work? What? Are you keeping up with Commodore? The Commodore's keeping up with me. It's ominous. So, I'm not keeping up with Commodore. I haven't done any Commodore stuff yet, actually. Not sure if I ever will, but... It's ominous, though. Right, so I'm not entirely sure how this NMI works, honestly. Commodore hasn't kept up for some time. Yeah, a little bit of time it hasn't kept up for. All right. Like this stuff, I know that this is all data, but I don't know exactly how it's split, right? Because some of the stuff I don't even think is referenced. You know, like from here onward, I don't think it's like this is referenced, obviously. It's got a label on it. Never mind, that might not be referenced. Is this one referenced? Probably not. Let's just make all of that, what's it? That's the wrong file for that. Let's make all of that, just data. No, shucks. I want something up here. I need to organize this into something that makes more sense. Range. Start at 5.3E4. End at, where are we ending this? 548D. 548D. Type byte table. Make. No. I got one too. I got one too. Thank you. I don't understand inline pointer arguments. Well, so the inline stuff, it kind of does. Oh, well, that's true, actually. No, I see what you mean now. Yeah, it does not. It does not decode those as variables, right, for the inlines. Where, is there anything for param size? Param size 4. I don't know if this is actually true for this guy. I don't know if that's actually 4 on that parameter size. But not, that's one of the reasons why I wanted the labels and messages, so I can actually step through this and see what the fuck it actually did. Because it might not even return here. I don't know where it returns. Because this stuff doesn't make any goddamn sense as code. Right? Like an OR A with a... Like, that's not a standard instruction, is it? Is that an illegal instruction? Or A. Oh, no, it's... Okay. That is a valid actual instruction. All right. I wasn't expecting that, actually. But I don't think I've ever seen that instruction used on purpose. Right? I don't know. So it doesn't strike me as something that is correct. Yeah. And then again, I'm not even sure if this is correct for the parameter size. I know it's at least 2 because I think that's actually red. Maybe going high. See, it reads it from the so it reads the return address, right, off the stack, and then it loads data from that return address. What the hell is this? Store decrement. Some other counter. Cool. Label. Header. 5F. DF. I've noticed there's a bunch of variables in that rough range, the 5F page, especially towards the end of it, that are not initialized anywhere. But it uses 3 inline bytes, not 4. Like I said, I don't think I had that correct. For 5FDF. Oh, yeah, let's change it to 3 too, just for shits and giggles. Make it again. Okay. And where was that? Was up here somewhere, wasn't it? Or let me just do this. You, right there. That looks a lot better. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. A lot more sense. Where did I get 4? I'm not sure where I got 4 from. Because now that I think about it, I think I've seen a 3. Yeah, there's a 3 in there. So I think I misunderstood part of how this loaded stuff. Yeah, so that is 3 bytes that it actually reads. It doesn't read 4. Because I thought it was like a 3 plus 1 kind of thing. 3 here, and like somehow this was 1. So yeah, okay. Okay, that's better then. That's better. All right. I still remember what this is for though. What the? Oh right. Okay, so that's all right. Veridacium. How you doing? Welcome. Yes, Arch Linux. Welcome. Right. So this is some copy stuff, and then I think some well, it's gonna have to be a lot of copy stuff and the modify of the NMI pointer before it writes it back, right? It's gonna have to be that, because right after we come back from that, we go into a loop. I don't know why there's a store there. Load 0. Store it in 2 places. Sure. Let's actually get those in as labels too. Label adder 5F70. That's a 2 byte actually. That one's a word. Name var 5F70. Size of 2. Do one of those. Make it. There we go. Are these actually used anywhere? Okay, it's used in a few places. Used in a few places. But anyway, so it stores it. So it clears that out. Loads 8 into X. Okay, that clears out all that shit. 7, 6 to 8, 7. Okay. Label adder var no 5F 76 name var 5F no 5F76 size 8. That's not the only place it's cleared. All right. But yeah, it clears out. Anyway, that's what I'm getting at. This is the last routine that's run before it jumps to the actual ROM, right? So this has to do a lot of the, it has to be the one that kicks off a lot of the copying, right? Okay, so this is done twice. We should go Ivar. I don't watch many other consumers. Okay. I keep thinking someone is asking me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What the hell is all this? I'm just gonna say that that's all just random ass data that I don't really know what it is. So we're gonna put it down here. Range start at 514F, and that at 515. That's a 75E. Type by table. Doesn't even look like anything outside that references it. That's cool. At least not directly. Because it's referenced right the fuck there. 514F. Okay. Touch assembly. No worries. Yeah, so for a little bit background on what I'm actually looking at here, by the way. So this right here is a stack of thing. Hang on, let me fix my. Hang on, let me give me a second. Give me a no, not that one. Oh, I'm already in the scene I need to be in to change the setting for this a little bit brighter. There it goes. Okay. So this over here is the hardware I'm working with. I'm not working with the hardware right now, but I will be turning it on in a bit on stream. Anyway, so that's a Famicom. That's a Famicom disk system that works off of floppies. On top, the black bit is the disk system's RAM adapter. So that's what actually plugs into the disk system. I have an emulator plugged into it right now. Don't worry about it. On the front, I have Donkey Kong 3, a cartridge. And this thing right here is a Souseiki Fammy, which is the device that I am reverse engineering. This device allows a few different things. One of them being backing up cartridges to disks and playing them back, as well as slow-mo. So a poor man's slow-mo, or a more naive approach to slow-mo on the NES or the Famicom, is you'd have it like a switch or something on a controller, and when you turn that on, you might have like a little dial or whatever for the speed. But all that would do is just spam the start button, right? In some games that might work fine. Like for Donkey Kong, it might work fine. You'd see a lot of flickering on the screen though, because for Donkey Kong, excuse me, when you pause the game, it makes the screen black, right? So a controller doing the slow-mo would just give you a seizure, essentially. This, however, with the slow-mo program that it's got on one of its discs, it takes a different approach, and it interrupts code during the vertical blink, during the NMI, which results in no flicker, actually, and it's a lot smoother. Works surprisingly well. But I'm going through and reverse engineering this to figure out kind of like how it ticks and where it's moving stuff around. So to do all the stuff that it does, it has extra RAM in it, right? Now the way that the Famicom disk system works is from hex E000 to the end of the address space to FFFF. That's the BIOS, right? But everything before that, from hex 6000 up to that, so hex 6000 to DFFF, that's all RAM on the RAM adapter, right? So the way that the disk system works is it reads the disk and it loads that into the RAM and then runs the code from there, right? Yeah, so in order to facilitate like the slow mode stuff, we need to be able to rewrite the NMI vectors. Mainly the NMI vector. You can rewrite all of them if you wanted to, but NMI is the one. And that is at the very end of the address space, right? Not where RAM typically is. So for instance, the RAM for the Souseiki Fammy is at hex 5,000 to 5FFF, and there's a bunch of it hidden, but don't worry about that right yet. So it's got to copy a bunch of stuff around, and there's a register in here that's written that remaps those other banks at the very top. And it basically copies like part of the ROM to RAM, then copies it back to another spot in RAM. But when it copies the very, very end of the address space, it modifies it before copying it back. Yeah. The assembly is compiled from the smarter slow mode emulator, and you're adding pieces for analysis. Kinda, yeah. So this is data just off of the disk. Woo. It's off of specifically this one. It's slow-mo for ROM. I know you can't see that because bright, but trust me, it says slow-mo in katakana for ROM. So, yeah, it slows down the game in a way that is less seizure-inducing than the more naive approach. Yeah. Let's say structure is the 4-byte variant I spotted in BB RAM plus a 5-byte version is typically used in ROM QD. Oh, okay. Oh, is this data here? You mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I have no idea what this is actually doing. I haven't actually stepped in this yet, so I don't know what this is actually doing yet. But yeah, and to get where I am now with this stuff, I have Messen is the emulator that I use for this because it has some pretty amazing and powerful debugging tools. That's what all this nonsense is. But it kind of gets in my way a little bit with making assumptions that it shouldn't be making and a few other things. So I have modified and recompiled my emulator, or not my emulator, but the emulator that I use, so I could continue, or so I could, number one, actually debug this stuff and step through it. Because, again, the normal Famicom disk system, the address space starts at hex 6,000, right up here. But the Souseiki Fammy puts stuff in hex 5,000. So I had to first tell Messen, no, you really have this much RAM. They share a common routine to handle data transfers. Okay. What do you plan to do over this? Do after this is reverse engineered? Or you releasing your own version using similar technique, changing, expanding its functionality, just curiosity snooping? So I do a lot of like research and archival stuff for the Famicom. So the project that I was working on before this, and I'll get back to after I'm done with this. It won't be tonight, obviously. Is this thing? It's a study box. It's a tape drive thing for the Famicom. I don't think I have any of the tapes handy, but it's an educational system for the Famicom, where I do have one handy. There you go. This is an English one. It's got the English 1, right? So there's like educational programs on these things, so it's program data on a cassette. But where other systems like the Commodore or some of the Atari systems would just have program data, like raw program data or whatever, this has program data, graphics, and recorded audio. So it actually plays back recorded audio while you're playing the thing. So you get like recorded voice lines and skits and stuff, which is really neat. But so that's another reverse engineering project that I've got going. The goal of this one is to get to a point where I can make homebrew for the thing and get it on the tapes in this format. Very, very close to that. We're The last part of that is hardware verification that I'm having trouble with. But aside from that, but yeah, I also do a lot of other reverse engineering things. I've looked at again all around the Famicom, but some other things that I have looked at are the tablet. This is a drawing tablet for the Famicom. Really neat piece of hardware. Very simple. Not much to it. Only 2 games. Use the thing. Educational-ish kind of games. There's this guy, the trackball. This one had some unknowns on the wiki. I'm like, I don't like that, so I bought it and I found out what the unknowns were. Similar here, there was some unknowns with the family trainer mat. So I bought one, took it apart, drew up a schematic of how it worked. I've got a few others that aren't posted up here yet. Like one of them is it in Reach? I don't know where it is actually. I don't think it is in Reach actually. Where the hell is that? Where? It's around somewhere. So it's like a card reader thing, for the Famicom. Really another bizarre thing that didn't really take off. Yeah, archaeology. Yeah. So, ironically enough, so my day job, I work at a print shop, but the language we use is an archaic language. It's like worse COBOL. And whenever someone asks what I do for a day job, I joke I'm a software archaeologist, because it's 30-year-old code that doesn't have any documentation, or very limited documentation, and the people that wrote it are retired or dead. So I have to play the role of an archaeologist to figure out what the hell went wrong and, you know, what this code is supposed to do. And what the variable PST, C, and T means. Exile Dragon, how you doing? Just looking in the shadows. I appreciate the lurk. But yeah, so for the Souseiki family specifically, I was asked to help out because it was up for sale, and some the people that actually wanted to grab the thing for archival and reverse engineering weren't in the spot to be able to get it. So got a new job. Oh, nice. Setting up order. Yeah, no worries. You retire when you die? How lazy. Yeah, well. One of the guys that I work with, although I'll admit not often, he's like mid to late 70s. He's still on payroll. The company doesn't want him to retire. He's one of the guys that handles or knows a lot of the ins and outs for 2 of the bank's programs. No. I'm planning to go Lich, personally. Yeah, I wish. But yeah, the work is interesting, but chaotic and stressful. Yeah. I would much rather be doing assembly stuff like this, but alas. Anyway, so this routine. Right, so we're getting the wait, why increment? What is it actually doing with this stuff? So it's storing. Wait, what? Store that in the variable. Load something else. Store it. Oh, store it in the high. Oh, I saw. And then okay, I see what it's doing. I see what it's doing. Never mind. I see what it's doing. Okay. All right. Yeah. By the time I pass, they'll figure out how to revive me so they can keep me working. Yeah, right. And those billionaires who want to transfer their brains into a computer in order to become immortal are trying to create phylacteries in order to become liches. Yeah, that's even more of a reason to become a virus author, I think. If I could just torment them for eternity, I think that'd be. I would enjoy that, I think. Yeah. It's like the early Wild West days of software. It's like watching someone build an automobile with rocks and flammable tree sap. Yeah, and that's kind of one of the reasons I like working with the Famicom so much in reverse engineering and work. Well, not even just reverse engineering, also writing the assembly as well. So like in new languages, right? If in C#, if you want a list of things, okay, make an array, and then list.add or whatever, you know, list.sort, and it's just done for you. But in assembly, it's like, all right, fucking build the universe first. Have fun. Yeah, and it's a lot of figuring out, and it being like in control of every single byte of the process, you know? Where you can start doing some really cursed shit, right? Like this isn't even that cursed, but it's getting there, right? So these are, they're variables being written, sure, but it's actually code that's being modified at runtime, and maybe even in a loop. I don't even know if it's in a loop yet. Yeah, this one's in a loop. Let me get this as a. You know what? Low high. I want to make that not that. That's going to be CV, and then size 2 like that. Get rid of that one. Adder. Another one is going to be 5. That's not a 5. 519D. Name CV. Yoink. Paste. Size 2 like that. Make reload. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. Oh, been scaring people on machines with some low-level C. I can't imagine what they would think of this. People scared low-level C? Yeah. I don't even understand what you're doing in 4. That's all fucking cryptic runes to me. Weird-ass language. Oh yeah, this code is full of self-modifying code all over the place. Like so some of these, I don't think with this one specifically, but some of these, so this is a routine that it calls, right? This right here. Well, the routine takes some parameters, right? The parameters are inline immediately after the function call, right? Sometimes with certain function calls, code will rewrite the parameters before calling the function. Where is one of those? Where are one of those? Param size. No. Labels dot. Which one is one that does it? There's some in here that do it. I forget which ones it is though. Actually, I think it's something with the where it writes the data, the VRAM stuff. These bytes are rewritten all the goddamn time. 5306. Really? No. So draw text. Wait, right here. L5306. Excuse me. All right. So yeah, rewriting stuff in code. Right? Yeah, so there it is. Write the address, write an address, call the function. So the addresses that we wrote were right there. Malboj? Yeah, every instruction that is executed modifies the code. Oh. I'm playing Raft. I haven't played Raft in a while. All the sharks look like hexadecimal, and so do the resources. So does the Raft, and so do you. Good luck figuring out which is which. Could be worse. Could be octal. So that 70-something year old guy at work, he doesn't know hexadecimal. He knows octal because fuck you. There's places in code that are like replace octal 15, and I'm like, what in the fuck is that? It's like tab or some shit. I don't know. But at one point, a customer was sending us in some Unicode, right? Which Unicode is a multi-byte encoding, right? It was UTF-8 specifically. So with certain carriage return, thank you, carriage return, thank you. I knew it was one of those control character things. But yeah, so it was like a, I don't know, like an Italian or Spanish name or something like that. A little squiggle over something or an accent somewhere. I don't know. But notably, base ASCII, non-extended ASCII, doesn't have that. And even if extended ASCII does, they send it in UTF-8. So it's 2 bytes. So I was explaining this to the guy. And the way that PLB works is it's all fixed width on the byte, not on like characters, right? The way that Go like will, like a rune is a single character, but that rune can be 1 to 4 or whatever bytes, right? PLB is just like 1 byte, 1 character. Fuck you. So when you throw Unicode at it, and it has a character that's 2 bytes, it misaligns everything else in that data file because, of course, everything is a fixed width data file. Why wouldn't it be? Now I was trying to explain this to this guy, and he's like, "Okay, I'll do a find your place. Just tell me the octal of the character, and I'll replace it." And I'm like, "I can't actually." Because it's 2 octal bytes. Huh? The best way to describe it, base 2. 3 bits at a time. Yeah. But yeah, so he knows octal for whatever the hell reason. Instead of hexadecimal. Wait, what? Using first the host and target address spaces and environments in the medical bioclass. Oh. Find new host words while compiling a target system. Switching to use the mirror word technique. Letting me strip out the old symbol mechanism. Aha. I say. I understand some of those words. Just be able to sight read 6502 code from a hex dump? Oh my god. It's great for Linux file permissions, and that's the only thing I know octal from is the file perms in Linux. That's literally the only thing. And even then, that's like a memorization game for me. You know, it's like, all right, 7 is these 3 things or whatever, right? 7's all of it. Read, write, execute. 6 is read, write. Yeah. Learning to spot 68K code in a hex dump is also trivial. Look for NU in the ASCII. The return instruction. Oh. Huh. Interesting. All right, where the hell was I? Let me go back up to the top. Go back to this routine here, and then this guy. There's 3. Yep. Well, let me actually run this in the emulator here. Yeah, I think this is the one. Right? Yeah, probably. Yes, okay. So I had to actually comment out the massive block of something. No, it's not 33 labels. No. Workspace, import labels. Visit file. I need to delete that one. Labels. Slow ROM. This one. Select. There, 176. That's better. All right, let me star.mlb. Those, I'm going to remove all those from here. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so I had to remove the built-in routines, labels for all this stuff, so I could add my own. And I realized that I actually have to, like, slow ROM. I have to actually, like, have the correct memory type. But it'll still create the label with if I just say everything is CPU memory or whatever the hell, right? NES memory at the bottom there. But it won't show up in the debugger. It won't actually label shit unless I have, like, the correct freaking memory type, which is annoying as hell. Anyway, add breakpoint, address 5100, I think, is the break, was where it starts. Is the entry point? There it is. Post copy entry point. Yeah. Gotta drop you, no worries. No worries, Var. Finish fixing wiring in a car. Oh, fun. Enjoy that. I thought I may go to get my language reference done by January 1st when I'm actually moving to Germany, not just going there for 2 days. My proposal, see how that. You got only a few days. Good luck. Good luck. All right. So, initialize the menu. That does a bunch of stuff to get things on screen, like so. Oh, wait, it actually has this shit in there? I didn't think it had that in there. I didn't think it did any of that. Interesting. All right. Because I think it skips that entirely. Screen eject. Okay. Eject the disk. Yep. Let's go over here. Eject. Okay. Set the slow level. We're going to hit F10 on that one to jump over it. Jump over it. Over here. I'm just going to hit start. Start. If I can find start. Start. There's start. Okay. Why didn't that one have the label on it? 512C. Oh, because that's an auto label. That's not one that I wrote. Okay, that's why. That's why. Did you know what's up? Ooh, okay. Let me get that. Let me grab that real quick. And that's routine. Okay. Move. Let's have a quick look at that. Routine arguments. JSR transfer. Byte transfer count. Number of transfers. 1 plus 0 is 256. Okay. Address. Pointer to the data structure. To a data structure. Struct format. 5-byte version. Very check from the struct. Up to extra count. Extra mode. Mapping mode. Source page. Page count. Destination page. Okay. CPU to CPU. CPU to PPU. PPU to CPU. All right, because duh, it has to copy out the PPU stuff. All right. Yeah. Mapping mode is written to the register. Yep. 4-way version. Reserved in the BB RAM Plus and the Slow Plus discs. Mapping mode source page. Page count. Destination page. What's the difference? The X-firm mode. Right, because for the Slow Plus stuff, it doesn't care about grabbing the character ROM. It doesn't care about that. Because it's only modifying NY stuff. Right. Next one, no, everything's CPU dispute, right? Yeah, okay. SRAM dump. QD. Excuse me. Who knows? Yeah, okay. So that's this guy here. That's his transfer routine, right? Well, but yeah, okay, yeah. Label adder at 5165. Name SF. Transfer data. Comment. Transfer data based on a structure. Struct size, struct count, and pointer are inline. You specify the unit size for data source ranges automatically split the lines. Oh, you're right, I can. 514F, because I remember seeing that. What is that? It's unit? Got an error. I missed a semicolon somewhere. Already defined. 615. What? Stop it! How? What? 35. Oh, because that's the wrong common character. Range attribute 76. Start end unit type. Huh? It is unit, right? What's the... Is it unit size? No, it's unit. Unit. Why? Range attribute expected. That is a range attribute. It's listed right the fuck there. What am I doing wrong here? Does that need to be capital? No. Huh? I don't understand. Why doesn't it like this? $219. What are we at? Got tags here somewhere. 219 is the latest. Latest tag. Haven't updated the release for ages now. Do I really need to fucking... God damn it. Hang on. Hang on! Actually, what the fuck do I have checked out? Okay. Good pull. Rebuilding all my goddamn tools, I guess. Okay. Okay. CC 65, bin DA 65. I know you can't create that. What? Huh? All right, what was the this guy? So because the release hasn't been cut forever, the repo the mainline package stays fucking ancient. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Amazing. Amazing. Simply amazing. God damn it. I have the Git version installed. What the shit? Still isn't fucking right. Horrendously outdated. Fantastic. Get log short? No, short log? What the fuck is it? Git config. Hey, what the fuck? Git config plug. No, damn it. I don't know how to look up aliases. Do we mother yeah. G4, they haven't covered releases in ages. Plenty of shiny stuff in the repo, but nobody sees it because they don't release anymore. It's annoying as hell. It's annoying as hell. Anyway. Alright. Well, that's cool, I guess. Where the fuck was that? What was I even doing? Transfer data, this right here. Okay. Transfer data. Transfer data based on our structure count, and pointer are in line. Right, so for this version, it's where is it? Byte instruct. Whoop, whoop, whoop. New line. Mapping mode. That's really like register value, isn't it? Page count, dust page. Right. Yeah. 01, 04, 01, 04. Okay. Source F0 to 57. Yeah. Okay. This is what I've observed. Yes. Okay. So it copies it out, copies it back. ROM to RAM. RAM back to RAM, technically, but in ROM space. And then this one is ROM to RAM. And then this one's also RAM back into RAM in ROM space. But for that, before that last one, it needs to... There's a RAM copy. It needs to change it. And I don't remember if it does it like while it's copying. Processes which could run forth natively. Ooh. Is this a loop? No. That's a loop. So that increment should equal increment. Oh, okay. That is incrementing the return address, right? Right. That's okay. Return address stuff. More than one. That's why there are two transfer calls. The second call does the final transfer. What in here? These are different pages. But yeah. not sure what exact. Oh God. Right. Right. Okay. So this is setting it up. Store silver. So that's setting up. God. So like store it to here. Oh, Jesus. Load that. What the fuck? I hate that so much. I hate how it sets it up. Oh my God. Oh my God. Instead of writing the fucking. Oh God. Instead of writing these every single time. Or instead of writing these once at the beginning, it writes the first inline address, and then once it's done using it, it writes the second inline address by reading the first inline address. Ah! Oh God. Oh, I hate that. Jesus. All right. 51AB. No, it's AA actually. Not AB. I need to change the address, not just the name. That's better. Okay. This is gonna go to you right once and never touch again. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gathering as much. Oh my God. Yeah, so this isn't even this is not a correct variable here. That's incorrect because again, that's rewritten. So yeah, they just in the code they write it as zeros because they know it's going to be rewritten anyway. Same thing with this guy. Is that wait, hang on, is that guy ever initialized? Or is that actually reading from 00, 0? No, that's actually reading from 00, 0? That doesn't seem right. That can't be right. All right, hang on. Right, but it's not rewriting the high byte of that. I don't think. It's incrementing it, sure, but it's never initializing it to anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to here. Not maximize, thank you. I'm going to import. Is this the right one? That is, select that, import that, 177 labels, good. And 5165. Shit! Reload ROM. Yeah, so weird side effect of using the BIOS as the ROM, the game or whatever, right? It'll just reset the it'll reset the BIOS once it's done. All right, I actually want a breakpoint on 5165. Not this one because I don't care. Add breakpoint 5165 for execution. Go. Eject. Eject. Level. Okay, there it is. Transfer data. All right. And the one that I am curious about is the third one after the 4. I also learned recently that the 4004 wasn't the first microprocessor, but the first was actually a secret for a while, as it was designed for the U.S. Air Force, one of their planes. Yeah, that's not surprising. All right, 51A9 is the one I'm curious about. That's this guy. Okay, so we're going to go all over to we're going to actually add another breakpoint. Add a breakpoint for the read, write, or execution, fuck it, of 51A9 to 51AB. There. Any of that stuff. Okay. What the fuck? No, huh? That's what? Oh, Jesus. No, it's actually 3, size of 3, the way it uses it. God, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Ah! I hate that so much. So much. Workspace import. This one, select. Oh, of course it didn't actually update that for me. Thanks. 51A9. Why ain't you fucking... Yo. 3 bytes. I even got that correct. That, hang on, that's changing 3 bytes. 2 bytes. Don't work well with self-modifying code. Yeah, I've noticed. I've noticed. Messin doesn't appreciate self-modifying code, that's for sure. Yeah. It did modify the load Y, right? It did modify this, though. Increment by 1. Increment. It doesn't need to increment the other one because it didn't go past a page. Decrement Y, we're at 4. Branch not equal up here. Wait, no. No. No! No! Ah! Fuck! I hate it so much. All because it's using the fucking loop variable for these things. The loop... It's using the start address of the instruction for the store. I hate that so much. I don't even know what variable, what is copying around, honestly. F0, I don't know what the hell that is. Load 8, store it there, short, increment. Branch, increment. Decrement Y. 5.7, store it there. What even is this? That 01 F0 857. Isn't that one of the... Hang on. Yeah, okay, that's the data in the structure. Why has it got to be so difficult? Load that, store it there, and it, store it there. Load and compare. FE0. The first one. Okay, so that's... Okay, so this guy is the map mode, right? Or reg value. This guy is the source. Source page, was it? Source page, yep. For DE. Okay. No. 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 Ah! No, that's completely wrong. That's completely wrong. Load this. Store it there. That's all the reg value. Stores it, ands it. Stores it back on top of itself. Loads the original. Wow, God. All right. Edit. Val low. Edit. Reg val. Right, so it gets the full reg val, which gets the high value of that. Compared to 0. So that masks off. This stuff. Branch not equal, but it is equal, so we're not doing any of that. Okay. Where were we? Branch not equal, SF RAM copy. Why don't I have 518? 51, because that's not where I'm looking. Huh? Oh, look at that. Am I looking at the same code? I want to see. Is up here. Here. Okay, there's AC. Branch not equal 51B9. 51B9. Okay. That's there. Load store and store load F0 compare branch not equal 51D5 51E. Was that rewritten or something? Wait a minute. Huh? Because that's not going to E8. It's going to E2. Slow for ROM. Slow ROM. The hell? Well, for one of them, it goes to a different routine. 51CF. JSR. Oh, that's the slow route. Why isn't that? Why don't I have? Huh? That's this guy. Why in the fuck? Because that's part of a range. That's why. Did I not do that right? I don't think I export that correctly. SFROM copy. Hang on. SFROM copy. Edit that. 1. Oh, I don't, because that's supposed to be work RAM. Wait, why the fuck? Hang on. Edit. God damn it. Hang on, let me fix that real quick. So I've got some so because of the name the address type bullshit, I have to pull some crap. And I don't do that with ranges. I forgot to actually. Not L address, it's gonna be R dot start and then start end adder. Yeah, we'll just use the start. R dot adder R dot end start end start stir. No, that is gonna be adder. It's fine. Start end mem type. Okay. Make. Bullshit. Make, you bastard. Undefined adder. No. 73. Start. Workspace, import, select 127. That's a from copy plus 0. I mean, it's not wrong. No, I can't. I can't do that. No. Shit. Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting to be in this code today. All right. So basically, I need to parse out. Hang on. DASM. I need to parse out. Still ROM. Yeah. Read only. No. Screen check, period it. No. Loop counter. No. What the fuck was the name of the thing? SF ROM copy. Oh, it's this one right here. The type. I need to parse out the type in these. Parse. And then parse range. Yep. Missing ident. Short. Name, comment, type, adder mode. Just consume it. That actually. Yoink. Paste. We're not just going to consume it. Requires ident. Switch. ITM.val. Case. Code. How do I actually handle this? Do I handle this? I don't think I do yet. Type. It's a string. Code. Actually, I don't think I give a shit. RNG dot type equals item dot val, like that. I don't care. Then over here. And we're just going to, if r dot type equals code, this is going to be hacky as hell. End equals start. Make that. Undefined type. What do you mean? 107. Oh. That's IDM that type. I think it requires that done. I said I didn't type. What? Shit. I broke it. Fuck. Oh. God damn it. Alright. Copy Souseiki, Fammy, DASM stuff. And then SF slow post copy. Command SF, that one. Range code, okay. I said it requires a dent. No, that has to be item type, val. Oh, because that, no, that needs to go down there. No, no, no. I never fixed it. That's not nearly enough. What the hell happened? Why'd it break? What? That doesn't seem like enough. So from copy. Where the hell is that? No! And r dot type does not equal code. Why does it keep doing this one? What the hell? No. Hold on. Percent pound v new line r. Type. Type of type. Fuck you. Oh, because I don't actually grab the damn thing. Type code. There we go. That's better. Okay. Okay. I was getting next, but not doing anything with it. Make. There we go. Now I can make here. I said make. Thank you very much. Over here. File, workspace, import. This one, select. That's better. Okay. All right. Load that. Copy source. Load that. Copy counter. 5FE1. Don't I have things for that? 5FE1. Nope. Huh? It's modified there, isn't it? God damn it. Why does this version change the transfer mode based on the register value? I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure of a lot of things yet, actually. All right. Destination. Yep. We'll do the weight. The register. So right one. This is coming from sources F going to 5.7. Okay. Uncertainty. The Famicom accessory. Yeah. FDS. Unknown data from wherever and store it there. Okay, we're going to have a look at this for shits and giggles. Ugh. We don't need to have a look at that, but, you know, we're going to. Clear, yep. Increment the source, increment the destination, decrement the loop counter, branch. Actually, I can just go all the way down to here, because I know that this is just a plain copy for all of it. Right? So it's going to copy out 8 of them. Okay. And for these ones, it doesn't modify anything because these aren't hitting the what's it? The vectors yet, right? Okay, so that was this guy here. Now we're jumping down to this guy. What is this on the... Set to scroll differently based on register thing or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, we're coming down to here. No, we're going down to here. Oh, ew. Spaghetti, yay. Decrements, whatever the hell this is. Oh, God. That's going to be that counter, right? 5182 3. Where is my... I want to have that in view, actually, that data. No! Where the fuck is 3 coming from? What? 5FDF. What? Was that already decremented once? So this is a loop counter. Of some sort. Come on, you bastard. Input labels, thank you. And then, yeah, it goes up to the top of a loop somewhere. Okay, there seems to be an amalgamation of the 5-byte versus mode handling and the 4-byte version for some reason. Of course. Okay. I know that address isn't correct. Give me a second. Loop. Loop. Okay. Not sure exactly what this loop does. Well, it's the copy loop. Okay. So, all right. Load 4. Right. FE 5153. That was modified, wasn't it? So this is now right. So this is now going to be the second row there in that data. So it's going to be getting this stuff here. 045708F0. Right? 4. Five, 7. Yeah, okay. Yeah. 08. And then over to F0. Okay, yep. 518. I really wish, like, for this here, on this line, I could be like... No, not that line. Fuck. What? Ah, Jesus. Shit, which one was the loop? The one that did it on the loop counter? This guy here. For this line, I could be like, variable +1 or whatever, so I could actually have it on that variable. Well, no, because that wouldn't even make any sense, because it's... Oh, Jesus. Transfer mode and the loadable is the actual register value. Yeah, okay. Alright. Bunch of that crap. Branch not equal. Yeah, because that's the... Yeah, for the mode. Okay. Branch not equal somewhere else. Otherwise, it's just a plain copy. So we're going to jump over that. Hit the RTS that I put a breakpoint on. Jump back up. Nope. Jumping nowhere. Jumping over to the end. Really. That's going to be here. Yeah, so let's do yoink. Label adder that name that next. Okay. Good. Decrement loop count. Branch not equal. Load X. Put that in 4. No, load X, load Y. Right, load A. Sort there. Increment. Branch not equal, do the thing. F8. Yep. 0, 8, and then 5, 7, right? 5, 7. Yep, okay. Does the ROM copy, hit the breakpoint, yeah. Go to next, decrement. It's equal though, so we're returning. Okay. (5.4) is that part of? No, what we copied is over here. So these guys here are the vectors, right? So the vector that we care about is E1 or E1 8B, right? E1 8B. That one is going to change. So what we are going to do is going to add a breakpoint here whenever this is written, just in case I accidentally jump over it. All right, load that, store it there. Load that, store. That's okay. So that's the original. Oh, and it's literally right here. Okay. Transfer data. And then that's literally this. 548E. Oh my god. Label adder. 5EFA. Name. Mirror. SF. NMI mirror. NMI copy mirror. No, that's fine. That's fine. Size 2. Right there. All right. Original. 54EB. Because that is inside the... Of course! Of course! Yep. Because it has to. It has to jump to the original NMI at some point. It has to. And this is like, nope, we're slow down, so we're not doing the NMI. Branch equal, branch equal. Yeah, that is... That's do original NMI. God. Matter. 54DF. Name. SF. NMI. Hop. No, that's not a size 2. That's just comment. What's this? No, there's still a plus fairy because that exists for some reason. I put that up here. Oh, there it is. CPU RAM plus, everything CPU to CPU. Slow plus, high nibble of register value. This from low nibble register value. Why would it use the other register value though? The transfer mode though. Why would it do that? Like, does it have a reason to right now? I'm not sure it does. I'm not sure there's other data in here. And I wonder what all this shit is, too. Yeah. You're snipping off bugs in code while I'm snipping off family trees in American Trucking Sim. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, that's NY Ridge. It's that. Okay, so here's some of that. .514F isn't actually you. You're not gonna find that anywhere. No, let's look for 4F. Right there. Okay, SF transfer data. 51B5. 51B5. 5B. I'm dyslexic. Okay. That one. What? Oh, that's for one of them. Okay. Oh, yeah. Duh. Because, yeah. Okay. It does the bullshit. Right. So, Got it. I got it. So it transfers 3 of them. Because I can't read, apparently. Transfers 3 of them. Does the NMI bullshit. And then transfers the last one of them. I understand now. This transfer data is not used anywhere else. That code is never touched. That other code is never fucking touched. This code right here. Compare it to 10. Branch not equal. Otherwise, JSR to here. Does the wait, write the register, jumps to here, and then clears the register. So this is some kind of copy loop then. PPU shit. PPU shit. Why is it copying out PPU shit? What the fuck? Huh? Why? Also, that is code range. Where do I have those? God, this is such a goddamn mess for this thing. Right here. Range. Or, there's one right here. Range. Start. 5250. End. 5265. Type code. That's all I wanted to do. Make. This is writing PPU data for some reason. Why? Huh? Why? Why would it need to rewrite PPU data? Well, in this is probably copy pasted from somewhere else, and then just, or like a library or something, right? God, I hate it. It's so jank. It's so jank. Yeah. Hooray for dead code. Jesus. And it doesn't unload any of this shit, by the way, when it runs the game either, so that's neat. Yeah, we do have a missing disk. We have a bunch of them, but we do have a missing one. You are right. Yeah, 4 out of the 5. Which one of these had something else on it? This one. Slow for ROM. And then what's on the other side of this one? Slow for QD. Right, okay. The quick disk. Right, because there's a different one for the ROM to QD, the backed up ROM, backed up cartridge, versus just a plain cartridge. Or plain disk. Alright, I'm gonna hit the bathroom quick. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, yeah? Don't have, yeah, no. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. right, I'm back. Okay. All right. Okay, so we've gone through, I think, most of this disk, so I might move on to the next one. Yeah, transfer data. Why do I have a breakpoint there? Why did I drop a breakpoint there? Transfer data. Get out of here. SF transfer data. Whatever. Jump out of. Thank you. Jump next. Document branch go RTS. RTS. Clear some stuff. Load X, throw that there. Clear, 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 clear. All that stuff that I wasn't even used. Right, the register, and then jump to the reset, which resets the ROM, obviously. Back to the start. Which it would be really funny watching this go slow. God, that would probably mess up so much shit, honestly. All right. So before I get any further and make it any worse, add the make file, disk sys config, labels.config, notes. Start a config, actually. We're going to remove this guy. Git add, ignore that. Okay. Commit some stuff. A lot of things. ASL from label export. Okay. The added the config for the slow for ROM disk. Added a bunch to the ROM QD. That's the copy one, right? ROM QD, yeah. The ROM QD to disk. Disk. Backup. Disk. Added a conversion util in a separate repo lol. To convert .cfg files to a messing label file, MLB. Added some notes. Okay. All right. So let's have a look at the next one. So ROMs. Let's have a look at. Have a look at this one, the slow QD. So we're going to do a FDS list. ROMs, that one. File 1. Okay. Oh, it does actually have that in there. It never displays those, though, does it? I don't think it ever displays those. So it does skip it. It just... But it still has it. I mean, whatever. I don't... That's fine, I guess. Did we ever look at what this was? Oh, yeah. Duh. That's just the fucking... character ROM. Or something, right? 2000. 2000, but that's name table stuff. That doesn't seem right. Oh, I'm not gonna really worry about it right now. Probably was just in case the bypass method got patched out, which never happened. Yeah, all right. That's fair. Okay, so make file. I'm gonna want slow QD post and pre-copy. Actually, the post copy I cannot do yet because pre-copy because I don't know what that's gonna be. I'm gonna need DASM that's gonna need bins sf slow qd file 1.bin, and that yoink paste qd yoink paste that. That didn't do all of what I wanted to do. It didn't do the pre-copy. Did it? Oh, no, because I don't have the config file. That's why. ESF slow QD file 1 pre-copy dot config pre-copy for this one. Like that, paste. Start at our D8000, right? D800. Make that. There we go. Now we can come over to DASM and then QD pre-copy. Yeah. Shut up. On the bottom, it's one of these. I think we're in the same spot every time, isn't it? DF00. Yeah, okay. Yes, okay, so it's copying from there. Alright. Let's store X. Okay, kills that, yeah. F0. Oh, I need to make do that. Pre-copy RQ, pre-copy entry. There it is. Jump to the mem copy. That's this. D1FB, yep. And then 5100 again. Really? I wonder. Copy this guy to... Oops, okay, well, fair. QD. Post copy. Make file. I wonder how much of this is just copy paste. Fucking all of it? Not that. No, I want the 1000. What? What? Hold up. SF_star.fds. Okay, they are different. No, this one and this one. They are different, I guess. You are correct. Okay, that's exactly what it is. Yeah. Yep, I didn't change that. Post copy. QD, and even the pre-copy. Oh no, okay, the pre-copy is good. All right, now, okay. Shit's not matching now, so that means, okay. All right, it's fine. That's fine. Okay. That's better. That's better. Post copy entry. That's the only thing that is the same right now, as well as that's the wrong common character. That one, as well as these things. So those are gonna be the same. Okay. Hey, look, welcome. Make. Eat. There it goes. Okay. Okay. All right. So this stuff is probably. Nope. Okay, so this is gonna be that copy routine, isn't it? This is that copy routine. Yes. Param size. This guy is 5161. Bam. 5152. Where unit? 5152. to 5-1 what? 5-8, I think. I don't know if that's right. It is not. I missed one. 5-9. There we go. Oh, that's even shorter. Okay. Yeah. 6 FFA. What the fuck? Oh. Ooh, ew. What the okay. All right, well, let's hang on. Let's back up a bit. Let's back up a bit. Hang on. This guy here. This guy. Post copy. Entry. SF menu init. Okay. Menu init. That is now 53A2. Okay. SF draw done. Draw done. This guy is now 53D6. This is going to be the FDS reset. Yep. That's 52AF. What was that originally? Hang on. B3 to AF. Is that like just 8 or whatever off? Bin. No. Hex. B3 minus AF. It's 4 off. I figured it would be 8 because that table had 2 entries instead of 4. But in theory, I'd be able to just subtract 4 from a lot of these things. This table here is size of 2 instead of size of... Or it's 2 structs instead of 4 structs. No, I didn't go down to Jersey for Christmas. Fat tap, my god. Attacking the BIOS NMI handler is the most sensible option to cover the disks overriding error vectors. Yeah, so it is hijacking the NMI handler. Yes. That's what this here is doing. Late 2010s. Right. All right, what's FB minus 4? So FB minus 4 F7. 52 F7. 52 F7. That is something. That is draw text. Yep. Range address table 5306, 5302, 5302. Where is that? Two to 7. That ain't right. F 51. Okay, so 5F minus 4. 5B. 515B. 515B. Nope. Okay. All right. Well, let's start from the top again. Entry. Thank you. This guy is going to be eject, maybe? No. This one doesn't. Does this eject? Actually, hang on. Because this. Oh boy, that's okay. 5, 2, 2, and 3. Those are in here. Okay. These guys. 5302. No. They're what are they over here? 5306. The 5302. The 3? Address table, yeah. Name CV 5302. These guys, yeah. That ain't right. What the fuck? Hang on. I screwed that up. What? 522? Yeah, that's the other one there. No. Yeah, that one. This is the reset. 52BA. Like that. And then this VRAM adder eject disk. Ha. This guy is 52DD to DE. Make. There it is. This one is going to be DF2 here, I think. F6, 52 F6. Yep. Okay. The smoke, yeah, the smoking one. Yeah. Yeah. This is the reset. Reset here. 52. No. No. 52 AF. There. Wait, this one wants you to eject the... I don't know if that's actually eject. Drive status. It is looking for eject, isn't it? Why does it want you to eject the damn disk? Oh, not the BIOS. I just want FDS. Control. No, status. Drive status. Disk flag. Not inserted. The strike to hit. Does this also... Hang on. Add breakpoint. Execute on 5100. JSR over to here, and then JSR again. E something. Step out. F something. Hang on, one of those menu. Oh, right. Okay. FPS reset RTS. Okay. What's the RTS? 60. That's on 53DF. Add breakpoint 53DF on execute. Go. Thank you. Oh, I didn't load up the hang on. Import labels. Visit. No. Make. $154. That seems like too many. Okay, it's mostly FDS stuff. Okay. JSR over to there. So this is the this is eject maybe. Where's the 60? 60 again is this one 5 to DC. Yeah, 60s in here. Yeah. This one. 5 to DC. Eject. It does want me to eject it. Okay. Oh, duh. Because it needs to... It's the slow disc. That's why... You're not playing the slow disc. You're playing another disc, which presumably will be inserted in at a later time. Duh. Okay. That makes sense. Eject. Screen eject. That is 52BA. Okay. Check loop. This guy is 52C9. Yeah, now I should expect an insert prompt as well. Yes. Which is going to be funny because I'm just going to be inserting the same goddamn disk. Because I can't change disks without resetting the system. I don't think. Can I? Nope. Okay. All right, F11. Go ahead and file, workspace, import, QD, select. Yes. Okay, screen eject, and then this is probably gonna be the slow, right? Checking for slow. This one here. Yep, that's gonna be the slow stuff. Yes. So that's 5307. Make that there. Yep. You know, those VARs I think are the same too. Because they are all outside of the loaded stuff. Make. Yeah. I'm going to come over here. File, workspace, import, QD, select. 165. We're getting there. All right, so I'm going to F10 over that and hit start. Okay. So then after the slow level, this one goes to some transfer data. This is also transfer data. But it's a different amount of data. It's very simple shit. CPU vector reset. 8C. Hang on. Wait, JS already here. Set something. This loads up the... Hang on. This loads up the fucking... Oh my god, I see what it's doing. It loads up the NMI, puts it in place, and then resets the BIOS to have you insert another disk. Because that one doesn't need to copy the whole ROM stuff to swap that out. It just needs to swap out the NMI from... God. It hijacks the BIOS NMI instead of the cartridge NMI. That's gotta fuck with something with... Well, no, because that doesn't interfere with IRQs, which would be the refresh bullshit. That's gotta fuck with some timing stuff, though. All right, that's jank as shit, but sure. All right, 5A is the where's the register write? Clear and write. These two. Clear is 5A, and write is 5D. I mean, I get it. I don't like it, but I get it. Yeah. And this one we're gonna make label adder 512F name SF copy data. Yeah, it does the copy and overwrites the NMI. Comment copies the last page. 51. What the fuck? Wait a minute. 6FFA, 6FFB. Oh, yeah, because that just... So it only copies it once. Hold up, wait. Hang on, it's right in the 6,000 range. Is that shit mapped in here? Hang on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the fuck is this? Process screen short JSR. That's a loop. Load ASL RTS. Okay. Copy data. Transfer data. Okay. Does it take writes from 6,000? Hang on. Okay, hang on. We're jumping to hardware verification for a second here. Okay. All right, we're going over here real quick. We need to check some stuff. Transfers in this version are all done with register equals 0, so the PG RAM is still mapped. Then what the fuck is it writing here then? Because this is writing the NMI, and you can't see what I'm looking at. It's writing the NMI to the 6FFFA. It's writing 8C at the very end before it. That's not clear edge. Why the fuck? What? Why would you do it that way? That's not clear. That's just fucking right. But different. What did I fuck up? Where? 27. The variable exists and is written to in both fucking versions. It's only read in one of them. What? I hate this so much. What the fuck were they smoking? Holy shit. Yeah, this is like a severe case of copy paste, delete some shit, ignore other shit. Oh, this will never run. We'll just leave it in there. Oh God, oh boy. C, so that's 1 0 0. C is fucking 1 1 0 0. Ability on, Fammy RAM map to that. Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. I hate it, but yeah. Yeah, it's making sense. But yeah, so I get what it's doing here. Anyway, back to the verification. Actually, TV. Okay, so I know you can't see what I'm looking at over here. Okay. So the QD stuff is writing to 6FFFA and FFFB, or 6FFFB. After it copies that shit out, wait a minute. No. Copy data. Transfer data. Those are fucking pointers! Ah! Okay. It's a pointer. I'm not looking at the data right. Ah. All right. Mode 0. From F whatever the fuck to 60. 10 pages. Hex 10 pages. So that's 16 pages. So, yes. F0 to FF. FF. Right. So this one copies all of that to the 6,000 range. And this one copies all of it back from the 6,000 range. After it's mapped it. But before it maps it, it doesn't matter. It can use the 6,000 range. Doesn't matter where that is. Doesn't matter what RAM that is, because nothing's there yet. We don't have to worry about a ROM being there. Because after this runs, it's going to tell you to load a disk anyway. Okay, I don't need to actually fucking do hardware verification on that. I just was misunderstanding what the fuck it was doing. Okay. God, I hate it. All right. I'm losing my mind. Oh, man. God. All right. Transfer data. This guy here. Nope, no. Transfer data. Okay. Okay. So, 5179 is a loop. That's the loop from 517D. 79. 9. 5185 is the 88CV. 85. Why did I name this weird? Oh, it's not named correctly. Didn't error out, did it? Oh, I didn't fucking uncomment that, so that's probably why that didn't do what I thought it would do. There it is, 8.5. I need the range in there for start, end, (51E3). Oh, that can't do a lot of the other stuff. The param size and all that kind of shit. What's that range start? 5165. Range. That is 5161. And that ends at 51E3. That's a little better. All right, what are those CVVs? 5199 and A6. A1, that's a loop. 51A1, that's 51A5. That's A1. No, that is still A5. What the fuck? How is that the same? How is that the same? It's not. It's A1. All right. And then A5. No, is it CV A9? This guy here? No. That's the loop. 51A9. A6 here. No, that's A5. RAM size 3. Why? Why? No! Fuck you. That's better. I hear a plow going by. I guess it's snowing outside. Yeah, so these are the exact same fucking routines. E2, that is DE, DE. You heard it. You heard it over the mic. Picked that up. Really? I wonder how deep it is. Hang on. Let me see how bad it's snowing. Give me a sec. It's a light dusting so far. Light dusting. I will probably want to dust off my car after stream tonight, though. Just so it doesn't fucking freeze in the morning. Because I don't want to get up early tomorrow. At least I have snow. I don't want it. Right from A. What the fuck? Yeah, okay, so this is that RAM copy. All right, or ROM copy. That one's 501E4. Ends at 5219. I just read sleet. Yeah, sleet instead. Copy source 5204 and 5207. So yeah, from what I can tell, these are basically the same thing with very minor changes here and there. Like it even has this shit. 5250. No, 5250. Search for it. Don't try to find that line. That line doesn't exist. 524C to 5261. Five two six two. What the hell is this? Branch not equal down here. JSR over to here. Turn off the IRQs. This is a different, like... This is a different initialization, maybe? Right from A, right from var. Go to hell. This is reading BPU data. Go fuck yourself. That's this guy. This bastard. 5296 to 52 AE. I don't know why this is in here, by the way. For reading the data. Like, why? It's not used in this. Is it used in, like, one of the backups? So I haven't gone through that one yet. You want to see if we're getting it? Yeah. A little bit. Finding out the disk basic generator kit. That's true, yeah. Yeah, we are not, you know, like you said, we are missing one disk. So. But yeah, so this reeks of same code base with different data copy pasted into it. Right? Because like these routines, like this routine is never even fucking used, right? Because this is never used. Because whoa. Because this right here is never jumped to. Because the top nibble, the high nibble of this, is never non-zero. Because that's all the data for it. All of it. Right? And some of it's different here. So, like, let me actually get those. 8A54, 8E54. Oh, no, that's just off by a little bit. 548E 8A 5488. 548A. That's from there. No, past that. Because this goes to 9. 5597. So this goes a little ways. A lot of bullshit in there. 558C. I think that's a different size, isn't it? It is larger. Okay, so that one's doing something else. Interesting. Interesting. So this stuff here isn't actually code, is it? No, that's fucking data. And it or with that, put that then put it in an X. So at most that's hex 7, so 8. At most. But even this isn't fucking used, I don't think. I don't know. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Oh, I didn't get rid of this stuff. 53E4. That's going to be E0. And that ends at 5489. Another plow. 11? Oh, okay. 54 E0 and E1. Mirror and a ridge. 54 E0 is 0. And my ridge and my mirror. That one. My hop. My hop. 54 D4. It's up there. Okay. The fuck is this shit? Oh, that's more data here. Yeah, so 5-4 or a 5-3 for C. That is 5-3 for 8. It's a 4-9. And this guy, if I A. 5-4 A to here. 5-3-6-1. There it goes. Yeah. So this point. Wait. What? Okay. Here's the copy data. SF copy data. Copy data. I went to F. I went to C. SF under my mirror, SF loop counter. Okay. I'm missing two variables in there then. That's not different between the two. What are you smoking? The addresses are different, but not that. What? All right. Loop cut. Ah! Off loop counter. Hey. No. Oh, god damn it. Look out. No scroll bind? Is that what it was? What it is? Yeah, okay. SF copy destination. Okay. From there, loop counter is this guy? 5FD0? 5FD0, okay. Loop counter. Loop counters. RAM copy. 90, 91. Okay, it's off a little bit still. SF NMI mirror. My ridge and my mirror is okay. Yeah, that's way off. That's 6FFA. That's what that is. That is now. Okay. Sure, it's shuffled. It's fine. Right, and there's that extra crap in there. Copy date is a little different. The date is different. The register things are a little different, sure. Variables are different, labels are different. But aside from that, everything else is basically the same. So yeah, this is a copy-paste job with some minor changes. The make some changes so it doesn't look like you copied me bullshit. That's what this is. Oh, that's why. Don't cover my homework. The homework. Yeah, right? Look, even this data is the same. The address is different, sure, but... something's different here. I don't know what that is, but it's different. That's some of the... Okay, that's some data that's being written. So that's like some what? Like title screen data? Flow plus... It's probably for QD. Yeah. For QD, then there's the space. This one doesn't have that space on there. That's ROM. Oh my god. Ah! NMI stuff's a little different. Barely. Because it doesn't have to do the register rights. Why is it doing register rights during the NMI? What's D again? D versus, well, nothing. So D is, okay. All but this guy here. So it's going to ROM. Okay. ROM turning on the mirror on the mirroring. That's all it is. Okay. ROM turning on the mirroring. And then this one's writing C. Why is it doing that? No, it's doing that because it overwrite the fucking NMIs on that. That's why it's doing that. Jesus. Yeah, this one's doing turn the LED on here. Got some extra crap. So the NMIs are slightly different. Slightly different because it has to handle the banks a little differently. This one's turning on the LED and the right control. It's enabling it. It's enabling the right control. Right, because it's a disk. It doesn't know if the disk is going to be writing somewhere. Right. And other NMI stuff. So some of this has got to be the like changing of the speed. Like where it gets the joy stuff. Like this crap here. Load it. And for wait a minute. That's just getting A. I should probably map that out and see what the fuck it's actually doing. I'm not going to right now, but that's more data. Okay. And then a bunch of identical data there. Oh, I need to map that out as data. If off on that. It's way up here somewhere. It's higher than that though, actually, isn't it? Yeah, it's gotta start like up there. We're doing the ROM post copy. 5697. That's gonna be 567E actually. Thank you. And then this is going to be 558D. 2. Let's actually use it. Yeah, data. Okay. That can't be actual code, right? That's not used anywhere. Probably. We're gonna go all the way down. All the way the fuck down. 57FF. Into the pre-copy bullshit. Is that in here too? Oh, I just don't bother disassembling that down here. Do I? Actually, I think that's this right here. Yeah, in the post copy, I actually don't care about that. So we're going to start that at 5598. And that's going to go all the way, all the way down to the end. Down to 5/8 F5. Okay, yeah, 5/8 F5, 5/8 F5. There we go. A little bit of that's different, but I don't actually care. More variable differences here and there. All right, yeah, so these are largely the same, with some little differences in the entry point, the setup. Little differences in the setup, and the register writes, and the amount of data it copies, and and some larger differences, I guess. No, little differences in NMI. Mostly the same though. Got it. Makefile notes SF slow ROM post copy, and then SF slow QD. With that, add that one. Or let's just do that. Okay. All right. Slow ROM QD. So that's probably going to be more of the same, right? I got the ROM QD stuff. The slow QD, slow ROM. DK3. Oh, yeah, I haven't done any of the BBRM yet, though. 10 o'clock. All right, I'm going to get this one started, and then I might wrap up after that. Diff off. Make file. Slow QD. Slow. Yoink paste. Slow ROM QD. ROMs SF slow ROM QD. File 1. Okay. Okay. Yoink paste slow ROM QD. And of course, it makes it even longer. But this one needs to be slow, like that. Do it like that, right? Like that'll work, right? Right? Maybe. Then we'll make target. That will be, well, yeah, because I don't have the I don't have the config for that set up. ROM QD file 1 post copy dot kfg yoink paste QD, and then I want to copy SF slow ROM QD post copy pre-copy. QD pre-copy. This one is going to be D8. Make. Okay. DASM. Pre-copy. DB. Oh, no. That's this. And then what the fuck? That's different. Hang on a second. What? I mean, there's shit happening here. That's the NMI right there. Fucking reset. What the hell? But that's it. Kind of. I imagine ROM QD is different because the ROM QD dump itself contains the NMI handler. I don't think it does, though. Does it? Post copy. Why does that set no scroll bind? Thank you. Because I don't think this has... This one doesn't have... Doesn't do that. All right, hang on. We got to figure out what the fuck's going on with this. Okay, so we're gonna start with the with just a pre-copy. So we're all if I want pre-copy. Okay, I want. Well, no. This one, FC0. And these are probably the same here. Yoink those. Put those there. Make. Pre-copy entry. Okay. The IRQ. Not that I'm screwed with it. Maybe. Okay, so that's all data. So range, start, DFE3, and DF EF type byte table. Make. Yeah, okay. Another range ending at DFBF, starting at Jesus Christ. Probably here. DD7E. Maybe. Pre-copy entry. This guy. This guy. That jumps to here. Okay, so from here, range start DB00 and DB6D type code. That's at least code, that stuff there. JSR here. No, here's the setup. The setup's in the pre-copy? Wait a minute, hold up. That's stuff I'm expecting from the post-copy. Wait a minute, hang on. What? It's. Wait a minute. Wait. Pre-copy entry. It doesn't copy anything. That's just the entry. Oh, God. So we're gonna. Oh my God. IRQ. Entry. And then start is gonna be DB00. The ROM QD dump does the copy, it seems. That is true. It does copy shit around. Yeah. Maybe the QD has like a check to see if the slow is enabled or some shit. I'll have to double check that. All right. DFF1 to DFF5. Right table. Huh? That's about okay. All right, something goes at the start. Yep. And from here, it does some stuff. Really high, actually. This is in like the 5.7 range, I think, with the slow ROM. Erase the I2 string to the location checked by the ROM. Really? Is that this? I and then 2. To DBFF. And FD. So, hang on. That is that uninitialized data that I was seeing being read. Oh my fuck. Oh my god. How dare, number one. Where the fuck was it? It was DB FF. No. Is the pre-copy? I could have swore DBFE. The joys of overlays, basically. Oh, right here. Because that is in a different fucking spot. Different address it's looking at. But that's that check right here. The code, I don't give a fuck about how you feel about it. So that's what this is. This is... Jump to here. Go to hell. 7, 8. What the fuck would that map to? Here, though. What the fuck? That's in here. That's file 2. That's part of the bullshit. Oh, God. That's part of the extra bullshit that's not part of the ROM that's copied over. That's not correct. 7C00 is not correct for the start address. The start address... Well... No, it kind of is, because that's where it's copied to. Right? Oh my god. This is the pre-copy. Down here, this guy copies starting at 7.8. But then jumps to 7C. Cancer. I had that when I had to go I had to go to Puffle Mail for the PC Engine CD. Just, where's this get set? And turned out to be the previous file. So that I have trouble keeping track of variables. I track code and data easily enough, but variables not so much. Yeah. I do not own the network system yet. No. Although it's not in reach right now, but I do own the controller. That's somewhere. I don't know where, but it is, I do own the controller for it. There were some unknowns on the controller's wiki, so I'm like, I want it. That, and it came with a bunch of other controllers, I think. It came in like a batch of stuff. But yeah, I don't have that yet. Another plow going by. There's another Famicom modem, by the way. Another one. I think I've seen pictures of another one. Network system and then network adapter. Yeah, this guy, right? That's not gonna get me anything, is it? This thing. The FamNet or whatever. This guy. Yeah, I've seen pictures of this. I've seen pictures of the other one, this guy here, obviously. Yeah, this one I think is the other one. What the fuck is this? No, you were right. TVNet. Yeah. What the fuck is that then? Yeah, this one, and then there's this one. They both have card things, right? Like the little that style card right there, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so this one has a card slide. This one has a card right there. This guy, that's a slot right there, isn't it? That's what this nonsense is. So yeah, they both have a card slot. It uses a modem on a chip. Oh. Huh. Get to take out that stuff. Yeah, so there's one of the cards. But yeah, I have this controller somewhere. Well, that's a radio. That's an AM FM radio. What do you? What? There's a rather funky setup for character RAM and Antio RAM. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Why would it be standard? Just why? Why? Anyway, this is actually giving me a headache, so I need to I need to wrap up. We made a lot of progress tonight. A lot of progress was made. I need to, I don't know, clean up some notes, I think, and review the code for the cartridge dump, and how that relates to the slow-mo disc. I get it conceptually, but I need to like get that down on paper to like see where it writes shit and all that kind of stuff. And I also want to get that other, the other stuff of copies from 7800. I want to get that disassembled as well. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I probably don't have this disassembled correctly. That's gonna be my guess. Of D8. Huh? What does it start at? That doesn't start at D8. That doesn't start at D8 because that is where the slow plus bullshit goes. Oh my god. Oh, I hate that. It blindly copies it, and then after it copies it, it sees if it's there to see to try and use it. Oh my god. I hate that. Oh, that's evil. Those cheeky motherfuckers. Want a kanji font? Oh boy. Yeah, so this copy here potentially copies a previous fucking disk. Because when the slow ROM-QD disk is done doing its thing, it just calls the fucking FDS BIOS again to tell you to put a disk in. But that doesn't unload anything that's in RAM. That shit's still there. Yeah, I'll have to write out the order of operations for this and how it shuffles around memory. Because like I said, this is making my brain hurt now. So I need to wrap up. We're gonna wrap up. We're gonna go say hi to someone else. I might be back on Sunday. I do not know right now. I'll know closer to Sunday, I think. Yeah, I've got family in town, and I'm not sure if they're around on Sunday. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, we made some progress. We made some good progress tonight. Hopefully, we can continue that either this week or next. The second, I wish I had the second off. That'd be nice. I have the first off, but I don't have the second off, which is bullshit. Same thing with this week. I had yesterday off, but not today, which again, bullshit. If you ask me. All right, who are we going to see? Who are we going to see? I'll go over here. I don't feel like looking too hard. This is where we're going. Yeah, anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it. Come with me to say hi. Yeah, I should be back hopefully Sunday. We'll see. I don't know. If not, probably next weekend. Yeah, you guys have a good night. Bye-bye.